Hello there. Yeah, RDX, you are freaking me out, man. You're right. It's Volta 70. What the heck? Sorry यार वो फिर बीच में फोन आ गया था कोई. So I don't know how to इसका मेरे पास एक solution है. Can you hear me guys very well? Hello? Man, this RDX guy is like he's some different level. Acha, so what I was saying is this. What I'm going to do is I have another phone. This another phone, and I'm going to get this fixed, and I'm going to use this only for live because nobody has this number. So then I won't be getting any kind of phone calls that will interrupt my voice, or So this audio issue we should go away because this is the common thing I've noticed. Every time this junk calls or whatever comes and I try to cancel that call, it gets mute. I have no idea why and how to remove that. But that's the only solution, to have a separate phone and nobody has that number. So basically I don't get any phone calls on this. This is the phone that I use just to make videos and pictures. Yeah, must be RDX calling. Because I hate to lose all these people. There were like 15 people online at that time when you guys were mute. And then I think I should be also going through the messages faster. That way I can see if it's mute, then you guys can tell, I can see right away. नहीं यार नहीं होता. RDX I tried flight mode मैंने on किया तो internet भी connect नहीं करता फिर. I tried that. And I don't have the Wi-Fi password of this hotel. Maybe you can help. Yes, please. What's your question? So, RDX, what do you do for a living, man? I'm going to make you my personal bodyguard or something. Are you a hacker or something? Yeah, looks like it. Man, RDX, I'm impressed. He's tracking me since I am in Italy. Man, this is crazy. I don't know what to say. Anyways, man, so this I will fix this problem, I promise. The masala for raising a hen to steal. समझ नहीं आई, what kind of question is that? I'm really yeah, sorry guys. I was muted again. I think RDX is playing games from there. He is muting me. Yeah, but even none of my friends know about the name of this hotel. Sadaf Nayab, how are you? I think this is your first time joining the live chat. I am on live here from Italy, Naples, leaving back to USA tomorrow. You will pass, man. Be positive. Okay, G. Or I live in USA in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And Rudha Pratap, how are you? यार Ozempic के लिए तो यार this is a revolutionary medication. and बहुत से लोग यूज़ कर रहे हैं इसको, and I have prescribed a lot of those, Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound, and Monjaro. This is right now a liquid gold, to be honest. uh, People have been changing their lives. उनके वेट कम हो रहा है, उनकी डिजीज़ बेहतर हो रही है, डायबिटीज़ बेहतर हो रही है. But the thing is, if you stop the medication, then you start gaining weight. That is the problem. And so, in long term, it can cause slowing of your stomach permanently. So you have to be careful about that. So you have to, once you reach your goal weight, then you may have to start tapering it down slowly and let your body take over, and not to just keep using it for the rest of your life. Are you using the Ozempic, or how do you know about Ozempic? I'm from USA, 25 years in USA. I look like Deepak Kalal. Who is that guy? I have no idea. यार नो, देखो एक और चीज़ क्या हुई थी, मेरे मेरे लिए एक फ़ायदा मुझे क्या हुआ था. When I did my residency, the hospital CEO, he wanted to speak to me. He did a meeting with me, and he said that you are very uh, your patients love you, and we would like to help you establish your practice. So hospital helped me establishing my practice, so that really helped me. They paid the initial capital for me to get me going. So I got lucky in a sense that, but they saw the potential, right? They saw the potential in me, so they invested in me. Their goal was, if I stayed in this community, their goal was to bring a doctor in the community and make them stay in the community. New Mexico is an underserved state, so that was their incentive. यार, अच्छा हेयर ऑयल लगाओगे तो ऐसे बाल निकलेंगे, लंबे 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 काले घने बाल. तो उस वाईफाई से कनेक्ट करने से फ़ायदा क्या होगा? फिर भी फ़ोन तो मुझे फिर भी आ जाएगा या नहीं आएगा? एंड दिस फोन्स इंटरप्टेड. So there's a medical question coming up. Which one would you consider the safest as a person a high insulin resistance since 18 years and does not eat enough to get obese but is still obese? यार इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस तो से ही शुरू होता है डायबिटीज़ ना. डायबिटीज़ इज टाइप 2 डायबिटीज़ इज बिकॉज ऑफ द इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस, basically caused by obesity. Obesity causes the insulin not to put sugar in your cells. Thank you, G. Meds for high insulin resistance for the past decade. You mean to say कौन सी दवाई लेनी चाहिए? आई मीन ये तो मेटफॉर्मिन, ग्लिपिजाइड, जनूविया, जानोमेट, स्टेक्टाटर, अमेरिका में बहुत सारी दवाई निकली हुई हैं. Ribulsis is a oral form of these injections, Ozempic. But the thing is, the names of these medications may not be the same in your country. So the chemical name has to be the same, which is semaglutide, which is Ozempic, and then glipizide, and then metformin and other things. Yeah, have a high protein diet uh, with good protein like fish, turkey, tuna, chicken. These are the good ones. And then lentils and सब्जियों में भी बहुत अच्छी प्रोटीन होती है. Ozempic for such person since the person also suffers from severe osteoarthritis. यार देखो, Ozempic मैंने एक और भी वीडियो की थी अपने चैनल पे, मेरे वीडियो होगी अभी भी, आप जाके देख सकते हो. ओबेसिटी इज़ द मदर ऑफ डिजीज़ेस. मोटापा, इंक्रीज वेट इज़ बीमारियों की माँ है. उसके आपके सारे जॉइंट भी ख़राब होंगे, आपको हार्ट अटैक, स्ट्रोक, हाई कोलेस्ट्रॉल, स्लीप एपनिया हो जाएगा आपको, जिससे आपको फिर हार्ट पे असर पड़ेगा, फिर आपके लंग्स पे असर पड़ेगा, आपका डिप्रेशन होता है, हर चीज़ होती है. तो यार ट्राई टू लूज़ वेट एंड आई विल हाईली रिकमेंड इफ़ यू कैन अफोर्ड टू टेक ओज़ेम्पिक, इट माइट हेल्प. यार ये अचानक से इतने सारे क्वेश्चंस आ गए हैं. 1 सेकेंड. या डू नॉट डिस्टर्ब वाला भी मैं अब करके देखूंगा नेक्स्ट टाइम. आई थिंक यू आर राइट. आई थिंक वी शुड. दैट इज ट्रू. Ranjan, yes, solves problem of masses can be a scalable business. That is totally 100% correct. यार देखो, डायबिटीज़, ओज़म्पिक, अगर आप इंश्योरेंस के थ्रू लेना चाह रहे हो तो इंश्योरेंस वोंट pay for the Ozempic if you're not diabetic. That is the problem. But if you're pre-diabetic, insulin resistance है, या अगर obesity है, so then yeah, you need to start taking that if you can afford it. uh, Pay cash and get it. It will help you a lot, or whoever the person you're talking about. So, but even better than Ozempic is Monjaro. Is called terzepatide. Terzepatide is a better one. The Ozempic is semaglutide. Semaglutide, Semaglutide. Terzepatide is better. Zulfi saab, kya haal hai? I've been already on for like 80 minutes before, and then it got muted, and then AC on the front wall. That AC is on it. It's black color AC. It's a split air conditioner. Yes, that is true. I don't think it's anti-aging. It just does help to lose weight also. So what I usually do is people who are trying to lose weight, अगर वो plateau हो जाए, if their weight is not coming down on Ozempic or Wegovy or whatever, then I do add metformin on them, like a small dose, and they start. It improves the insulin resistance, and it helps to lose weight in some respect. So yeah, so the thing is this, man. 100 kg means what? 1 pound is 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. So basically 200. She was almost 200 pounds. Um, and then she is now 65 kg. All depends on her height also, what's the correct BMI. So sometimes people overdo it, and when you overdo it, your body goes in a shock, and then you start getting low blood sugar, low blood pressure, extreme tiredness, fatigue. So it's not recommended to lose more than at least 15% of your body weight, or 20% of the body weight at the most. But some people, they want to be on their high school weight when they were high school student. They want to. I have a lot of patients. They come in and say, "Doc, I want to be on the weight that I used to have in high school." मैंने बोला कितना होना चाहिए. मैं अगर कोई 200 पाउंड का बंदा है, यहाँ पे अमेरिका में पाउंड्स होता है, नॉट केजीज. सो आई एम सो यूज्ड टू पाउंड्स. तो मैं बोलता हूँ उसको, नहीं यार, तुम्हारा वेट इतना होना चाहिए, इससे ज़्यादा करोगे तो फिर इट्स अप टू यू, बट आई वुड नॉट रिकमेंड. So you have to have certain amount of healthy weight loss, not after that. Yes, I do play chess. I used to be good at it, but it's been a while. Yeah, I don't know if you were able to see the Pompeii. I think you were on at the time when I was doing the live stream from Pompeii, Italy. It just tired me up, man. Pompeii was really tiring. So I came to the hotel after that. I walked and walked and walked, and then I came and I missed my train also. Then I got another train. So a lot of time got wasted, but it was good. I just couldn't see Naples. Otherwise, just went to Pompeii. That's it. And tomorrow I'm flying back to US. वेल, हर रूम में एसी होता है. अगर आरडीएक्स से मैं पूछूंगा कि इसका एसी का नाम क्या है, ये बताया ना, फिर मानूंगा इसको मैं. यार इटली में यहाँ पे 11:20 p.m. हो रहा है. यार अपनी सैलरी को यूज़ करने के लिए ये तो डिपेंड करता है कि यार आपका सैलरी में सेविंग सेविंग कितना हो रहा है, और फिर आपकी लाइफ का क्या, आपकी प्रायोरिटीज़ क्या है. उसके बाद अगर आपको कोई 15-20% तो सेविंग होना चाहिए आपको. बट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि यार आपका यू नो व्हाट इज़ योर, what are your commitments with your family and other things. And then just keep investing in whatever. Always remember, try to only invest things or the money that you can afford to lose, man. Sometimes people invest a lot without thinking, and then they lose it, and that is not a good thing. That puts you back to the square one, or even goes further in negative. Diabetic issues? No, I have no diabetes. Yeah, nausea hota hai. For these medications are called GLP-1s, and GLP-1s cause nausea. The issue with that is because it slows down your stomach. That's called gastroparesis for long term. तो ये तो part of the game है, it's part of the package है. तो अगर ज़्यादा nausea होता है तो stay on the lower dose, and as long as they are gaining, as long as they're losing it on a lower dose, there's no need to bump up the dose. What, because eventually होगा ये कि अगर आपने dose बढ़ा दिया तो patient जो है उसको छोड़ देगा लेना because of the extreme nausea and all that, and then it would be a problem. So rather just keep a lower dose and keep it consistent. No, man, I'm not very up to date on PP 405, but I can definitely take a look at that for you. Let's see. The name of the AC is, one second, यार. ये RDX ने एक challenge किया है. What in the heck? RDX is taken. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, that is crazy. यार I would advise a student who are doing their MBBS from Georgia and are looking towards America for their further. Well, just take the US MLEs, man, and then don't waste time in between. So as soon as you graduate from the university, I mean from your med school, take US MLEs. Make sure there is no gap in your training. I mean, after your med school, and if there's a gap, then you have to justify what kind of gap was that. Yep, it is black color Dakin. RDX, man, you are freaky. No, I haven't. I like that older movies. What was the name of that movie? What's the name of the guy? This black guy with white hairs. What's his name? Um, he has a very good voice too. I'm forgetting. Well, my name is Imran Raza. Yeah, what's the name of this guy? He's a Hollywood actor जो काला है, लंबा, पतला, with gray hairs, curly. Oh, Morgan Freeman. मॉर्गन फ्रीमैन की कौन सी मूवी थी यार? वो एक बड़ी अच्छी थी, प्रिजन ब्रेक की मूवी. Pawn shop. What pawn shop you're talking about? Okay, well, यार RDX कोई ऊंची चीज़ है यार. ये RDX, can you just take me under your wing, man? Teach me what you're doing. अभी कल बोलेगा कि मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ. अच्छा, RDX में क्या सोच रहा हूँ अभी, ये बताओ. And then यार देखो, गाड़ी is always a liability. Edge, this is the question Edge Music asked. Cars are never a good investment unless you buy something limited edition. Like my Murcielago, the green one is a limited edition, so it's gaining value. Or unless you buy a car and then you keep it as very low mileage, like my GTR. So my point is, if you are just here to buy and collect, then it may not be a good idea, especially if you are financially tight. If you think finances is not a problem, then by all means, man, buy one and keep it, and buy another one and build your collection. But remember, cars are never good investments. Some of them are, but then usually those cars are more expensive ones. Like you have to spend money like $300,000-400,000 and then keep it, and then they go up on value, but they have to be limited edition. So if you have, which car you have? You said your first. I drive Honda Civic 10th generation. What are you looking for right now? What kind of car you are looking for? Yes, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, that was his movie, a prison break movie. I don't know. Uh, do you know? जी शुक्रिया किस बात का, मैंने क्या कह दिया? मोहम्मद साकिब रमज़ान साहब, क्या हाल चाल है जी आपके? वालेकुम सलाम. Shawshank, the Shawshank Redemption. I think that was the name. Nice. Yes, it was a nice movie. Do you guys know the biggest prison break was from Alcatraz near San Francisco, and three inmates they escaped, and man, and they still the prison thinks that they probably died when they escaped because the water used to be so cold and all that. But that was the biggest prison break, the Alcatraz. ओ मैन RDX तो यार पता नहीं ये क्या क्या कहाँ से खींच के निकाल के चीज़ें ला रहा है. And then yes, I am. Man, you are a mind reader, RDX. What do you do for a living? Now tell me. You want to join in my show as a mind reader so we can have a mentalism show plus an illusion show? I can put you online wherever you live and then say, hey, my friend blah 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 is going to read somebody's mind through the phone. How about that, RDX? Yeah, I'm not sure about Michael Jackson ki biopic. Okay, I mean, I was not aware of that. जी हम उर्दू ही बोल रहे हैं. RDX is mentalist. Yeah, ambulance. Alcatraz now open for tourists. Yes, I've been there, San Francisco. और पता है क्या बात थी? Important thing about Alcatraz. The prisoners over there, when they would take a shower, they were always given hot showers. You know why? Anybody can tell me why the prisoners in Alcatraz were given warm showers every time they would take a shower? जब भी वो नहाने जाते थे, उनको गर्म पानी से नहाना कंपल्सरी था. Why? Give me an answer. Client is Eastwood. I don't know which one we're talking movie talking about. Alcatraz, so yeah, wait, it was, but when it was broken into, or when the those three prisoners just broke the prison, I mean, I think they shut it down after that. Yeah, if your first car is reliable, and if you're not going to, if you are selling it and you are not about to get, are you going to lose a lot of money on it? If you are selling it, then I would say keep it, man. What's the point of throwing away a good, reliable car? Just keep it. Yes, Alina, I am a general physician in USA primary care. Plus, I do a lot of skin and dermatology and cosmetics with, we have a med spa. No, the warm water is to get them used to of, okay, 1 second. The warm water is supposed to keep them, you know, from thought of, escaping the prison, because water outside is cold. It's always cold in San Francisco Bay. And so they used to give them warm showers always, so that they are not able to tolerate, so they would not tolerate cold water ever. But, and that was just to make them psychologically weak because of the temperature of water. Outside was colder. Wildest thing I have seen so far. Man, I think it's a good question. Well, I will have to think about that one. I don't think I can just think on top of my head right now. Yes, yes, that's the right answer, Ranjan. Yep, just to make them mentally weak so that they won't even think about escaping, but they did. Yeah, my first car in USA, remember it was a Camaro, an old Camaro, a 1980 Camaro, those long ones, the Camaro RS. Which shade of green is in this room? Yeah, this is the door. I think RDX is going on the website of this hotel and looking, zooming in all the pictures of the rooms. Yes, I'm from Karachi, Sadaf Nayab. Karachi, born and raised over there, moved to US in 2000. No, it's not apple green. This is more like a darker green, but it's a nice, cool green. It's not apple green though. No, yeah, I did not keep it because it started giving me a lot of problems. My first car, I bought it during my residency, and to be honest, I paid $2,000 for that. And I just bought for the heck of it. And in residency, at that time, we were making like 36,000 a year. I was the chief resident, and I fought for the increase of the salary of the residents, and the hospital hated me because I said this is too less of a money for resident family to survive. If, say, a lot of residents were married and they had a child, and in $36,000 divided by 12 is $3,000 a month. After paying taxes, you would be taking home $2,000. तो खैर पैसे नहीं होते देते नहीं, तो मैंने वो जो ली थी yeah, Rolls Royce RDX. I would love to have a Phantom or Ghost, white color. If you notice, I don't have any white car in my collection, and the white color I'm saving for Rolls Royce. The issue is लेना problem नहीं है. The problem is where to keep it. It will take a space of two cars. If you have seen Rolls Royce Phantom or Ghost, they're like Titanic. Have you ever seen in person RDX? Have you seen it in person, the Rolls Royce? Ghost, I'm talking about. The Rolls Royce Ghost, or the Phantom, both of those. They are huge and tall and big and wide. And the inside is like you can even lay down straight and the space won't be still not end, or it will be, it's just spacious. Anyways, so I love Rolls Royce, but I don't have a space for it. Yeah, if potassium goes low but sodium is high, what possible symptoms one can experience? Well, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको तो देखना पड़ेगा यार कि आपको कोई डिहाइड्रेशन में तो दोनों चीज़ें कम हो जाती हैं, लेकिन if potassium is low, usually you will start having signs of cramping or rhythm disturbances of the heart. अगर potassium भी बढ़ जाए तो आपको you have to make sure your kidneys are working fine though, first of all. And then get your CMP levels checked, or BMP levels. It's called basic metabolic profile, to check your electrolytes. Also check your magnesium levels, because magnesium and potassium go together. And sodium, if it goes too high or too low, it can cause delirium, it can cause confusion. But the question is, there's a complex mechanism. Adrenal gland hota hai kidney ke upar, that also regulates all this, plus a lot of other kidney stuff. So ये चीज़ें, these are very complicated stuff. But as far as the symptoms are concerned, low potassium can cause cramping, some rhythm disturbances. These are the common ones. And some generalized weakness, twitching, all that stuff. Calcium low हो जाता है उसके साथ साथ भी. Well, Lena, I was in Clifton, not the board basin, the Clifton Bridge के साथ रहते थे हम लोग 25 years ago, before I moved to US. Our apartment was right smack in the middle of the Clifton Bridge, near Shangri-La Apartments, और पीछे उसके रेलवे ट्रैक जा रहे होते थे. Well, उर्दू बोल रहा हूँ तो इसमें what's the point? I'm born and raised in Pakistan, so we still remember Urdu. I still speak Urdu with my friends, and कभी दावत होती है हमारी सब लोगों की, दोस्तों की, we don't speak English in that as much, unless there are Gora people sitting there, because it's kind of rude कि अगर 2-3 बंदे गोरे बैठे हैं और आप 10-15 देसी लोग बैठे हैं, तो वो आप सारे अपनी ज़बान में बात करो और वो बेचारे 3 आपका मुँह देखेंगे कि ये क्या बोल रहे हैं. यार, those are Rolls Royce are nice. Cousin, where does your cousin live? Where do you live, RDX? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Sedan, Phantom is wide and huge. It's just broad and tall. Uh, I have Bentley Continental. Those are tall, but Phantoms are even taller than that. Well, RDX, कुछ भी है यार, RDX has the brain to He is smart, I can say. RDX, you have my respect, man. You have my respect. Yeah, I already put a lift in my garage and the space is too tight. It's just not user friendly anymore. Uh, 2 महीने हो गए the cars that I put on the garage. The first thing I'm going to do जब मैं अभी वापस यूएस पहुंचूंगा this coming week, I'm going to lower the lift and drive the two cars on top of the garage. The problem is if you park the cars and you don't drive them for too long, all the fuel pump, everything goes bad. I have been wasting money on fixing these cars and then I fix them and then I don't drive them. And then it takes you back to the square one. Okay, दुबई में तो यार जो भी गाड़ी हो बंदे के पास कम है. Dubai is crazy place. I've never been to Dubai. That's the only place I haven't been for a long time. Yes, I have a double car lift in the garage, and that car lift carries two cars at the same time and brings them down. It's a space saver basically. So all you guys are in India. So looks like when I ever came to India, we will have a grand party. Everybody RDX is going to pay the bill, and then Niranjan will be there, Saurav, and who else is from India? I think majority of the people here are from India, right? Am I correct? RDX, you're going to pay the bill, man. I'm going to hold you for it, hold you to it. Seriously, if I ever came to India, let's just meet all of us in a hotel or something, and then just it would be nice to because you guys know how I look like, who I am. I have no idea about any of you. Um, how old are you? What you do? How you look like? What your passions are. So I'm like an open book to you guys. यार मैं आ तो जाऊंगा ये RDX मुझे वापस जाने नहीं देगा ये पता नहीं मुझे फंसा के रख लेगा ये RDX कुछ चीज़ है मैं आ तो जाऊंगा लेकिन जा नहीं सकूंगा शायद बोलेगा अच्छा जाने जाना है तो अच्छा एक लैम्बोर्गिनी यहाँ छोड़ के जाओ स्पॉन्सरशिप बाय RDX फिर तो मुझे तुम अंदर कराओ यार उधर पुलिस वाले उठा के ले जाएंगे मुझे अबे तू RDX को जानता है साइड में आ जा जिसको तुम पहले से ढूंढ रहे थे वी हैव बीन लुकिंग फॉर दिस गाय एंड नाउ ही इज स्पॉन्सरिंग यू कम ऑन विल टेक केयर ऑफ यू ऑल्सो टू फॉर द प्राइस ऑफ वन ना बाबा सही मैं इधर ही ठीक हूँ यार रैट्स तो हर जगह होते हैं रैट्स का नो मेरे बैकयार्ड में मैंने एक दफ़ा क्या किया आई बॉट स्मॉल चिकन्स ओके मेरे छोटा बेटे को बहुत शौक था एनिमल्स का छोटे छोटे नहीं चूज़े होते हैं छोटे छोटे बिल्कुल वो मैं लेके आ गया चिक्स एंड इन नो टाइम दे ग्रू अप आई मीन दे वर लाइक हेन्स एंड रूस्टर्स इन 2 months 3 months में इतने बड़े हो गए और फिर उनकी जो ड्रॉपिंग्स थी उसकी वजह से रैट्स आना शुरू हो गए यार एंड रैट्स वी वुड मैं इतना मुश्किल हो गई हमारे हम लोगों को rats were all over and they started going through the vents and they got on the roof and they made their nest and we could hear at night time something like scratching the roof man I had to pay so much to get rid of those you have no idea and never again that I kept any hens or any roosters in my backyard यार Amjad who are you man when would you quit asking those weird questions But man, you guys, it's 11:45. I'm on another 15 minutes, and then I would probably have to sleep because tomorrow morning is my early morning train, and then I thought about changing the train time for later, ताकि मैं सुबह थोड़ा टाइम निकाल के I can go walking and see some sights. But it was just getting too close, and it would be just very stressful. So, anyways, any other questions, guys? I probably will be signing off in 15-20 minutes. I think it was a very long session. I think almost 2.5 hours, guys. But with you talking here, time flies. Yes, I am in USA. Not in USA. I have a flight back tomorrow. Right now, I'm in Naples, Italy. Anytime, guys. बहुत से लोग, I think they were asking that I might not be coming online after I'm back in US. I will be at least for half an hour to an hour, depending on how my day was in my clinic, because clinic is going to be very hectic for this 1 week. There's a lot of backlog and a lot of patients scheduled. Oh man, I was literally um, talking to my clinic manager before I went online with you guys, and she was saying, "Are you ready to take on?" I said, "Well, what's the new thing in this? I always go for a week or so every 3 months, and when I come back, I'm slammed." But that's fine. See, I don't complain about work. Work is always good. I mean, it's a good thing to have work and be thankful that you're able to work, and it's a blessing, and at least you are healthy and able to function and handle the pressure, and all these are the good things. Yeah, there was not much issues with the streaming, except there was some issue with a phone call that came and interrupted the stream. So मैं करूँगा ये कि दूसरा फ़ोन जो मेरा है उसको मैं ठीक उसमें सब कुछ इंस्टॉल करके, nobody has that number, and so we can just use that for streaming, so there's no interruption. But definitely, I will always be online off and on. I'll try to be consistent, but obviously because I was on vacation and I had a lot of time at hand, so I could do this. So, but yeah, we definitely will be online, and I'm always there to answer questions. If you have any other questions, you can always inbox me, or you can just ask in the comment section. You mean Verona? Venice. Venice was very nice, man. I would recommend to go to Venice. At least have 2 days at least for it. I was just there for one day. It was beautiful. This was the dreamland. And there'll be a video coming for that. You can take a look at that later on my channel. Acha ji, I am still on for another, that this session end. Uh, and I probably will be doing a live later on with an immigration lawyer, because a lot of people have asked questions about immigration and how to get a visa and all that. So I'm looking for a lawyer who can help uh, answer those questions. I'm not an immigration lawyer, obviously. I'm a doctor, but I do immigration physicals for people who are applying for green cards. And the US government wants some designated doctors called civil surgeons to do their exams and make sure that they have no diseases like tuberculosis, sexually transmitted diseases, psych disorders, other things like that. Yeah, please watch the podcast. It should be there in the next, what time is it over there? अभी 4 बज रहे हैं. So I think it should be there in the next 5 6 hours. And the only thing is, I would like this to reach to the masses, and the only way it can be done is if you guys can share it, please, and share it to your family and tell them to share it further, so that it can reach to um, good amount of people so they can benefit from that. All right, guys, I would beg leave. It's almost 11:50. I need to hit the bed, and I will be doing quite a bit of live tomorrow, because I have a lot of time on my hand, and my flight is not till 7 p.m. Italy time, uh, whatever that means in your time zone. So yep, tomorrow is probably one of the days which I will be online quite a bit. So stay tuned, and have fun. Take care of yourself. Good luck, and take care. Bye bye.